Let me see how you do this. Toxic people that you need to avoid at all costs. All right. And you can tell them to mind their business and stay away, because there's a few people who need to hear this. Okay. Make sure you like the video, you share with a friend. And let's see. Yeah, make sure you like the video and you share with a friend. Anybody else join? Okay, great. People are hopping on, and I am excited for tonight's topic because I think that everybody can relate to at least 2+ of these people. Okay. And the first thing I would like to say is, those of you who have not seen me on a live stream or caught any of my videos, my name is Ms Tiff Dance, and my channel is a place where single parents and career-focused individuals stay motivated, balanced, and dance through life. So today's topic, toxic people who are bad for your mental health, and tell them to leave you alone, okay? Number 1, the negative and pessimistic people, okay? Often disguised as realists, okay? We all know people who claim that they're negative, who claim that they're positive and they're shedding light, but it comes across in a very negative and pessimistic way. And they cover it up by saying, oh, I'm a realist, so I'm going to tell you this because you need to hear it. I'm just keeping it real. The traits of these people is that they expect the worst. They tell others to expect the worst, quick to point out flaws in other people. They engage and promote negative talk, focus on negative outcomes, and they're the first to bear bad news when something happens, okay? They live with a failure mentality, and they live in fear, and they project their fears on other people. So, an example, we're all going to get coronavirus. Let's face it. At some point in time, we're all going to get it. They think that the worst will always happen. And that's not the case. So a lot of negative and pessimistic people never tried something. So everyone will fail at what they didn't try or didn't have the courage to try. Fear controls their life oftentimes, and because they can't or lose a sense of control within themselves. They have a problem for every solution. Negative people have a problem for the solution, not a solution to the problem. So, number 2, hey, Queen. Make sure y'all drop a comment. Show sister some love on the comment section as we talk about these well-needed topics this Tuesday evening. All right. Number 2, avoid jealous people. Okay. You can bend over so they can pucker up. Jealous people are toxic. They're kind of like a Jolly Rancher. Sweet on the outside, hard on the inside. They're full of self-hate. They can't be happy for you because they are not happy within themselves. So how can someone who's unhappy be happy for your ass? They can't. Okay. So people who are jealous, what do? They minimize your achievements, your success, your happiness, all the positive things that happen in your life. They crack jokes with shade sprinkled on it because they cannot genuinely be happy with you. They have to say something and get their feelings out there, even if it's in the most subtle ways. They still jealous. Congratulations on that promotion, even though I should have got it because I was more qualified for the job, but congratulations. Those little comments right there, little tiny, teeny comments that, are insulting, but congratulating you at the same time, shaking your hand in one hand and smacking you at the other. Might be a little bit of jealousy, They try to drown out your achievements and focus on their own because they don't care about yours at all. It's them. They're the people who matter most. Jealous people have no filter. I guess oftentimes called haters. Yo, fam. What's up? New York Travel Guides. Okay. Dallas. Hello. O with the extra O's too. So jealous people will also try to spoil your plans. They'll try to take what you're looking forward to and smash it because they don't want you to be happy. Why? Because they're not happy. They are removable people. I'm sure everybody can think of a time someone was jealous and tried to rain on their parade. I know I can think of a million times. But I can be pointing out examples all day. You get the picture. Number 3, people who play devil's advocate. Who wants contradiction? Who wants somebody to perceive what they're trying to get out the point as unheard or wrong or look at a different perception? No, they want the perception that they're trying to get across. When people play devil's advocate, they're basically saying that they're invalidating your feelings, your beliefs. They are trying to make you feel unheard. Like, yeah, I know you think this, but look at it this way because it could also be this or that. Like nobody, I don't know. For me, that's a pet peeve. I don't really like when people plays devil's advocate because it just shows that you don't feel me. And people tell you things so that they can relate to you. They can, share common ground. They find somebody who shares the same points of view. They like to play with fire. They make people feel unheard. They constantly do it because they're rude and they are annoying. So people who play devil's advocate can emotionally hurt someone too in the long run. And nobody needs people around them trying to purposely hurt them emotionally or any other kind of way. Life does that enough. Nobody needs people to actually do the job, too. So devil's advocate people are also ones that you need to avoid. Drop some comments in the comment section, you guys, if you can think of other types of people that you're trying to avoid. This is just a list that I created that I identify as being very toxic to your life. And my channel is about growth, improvement, self-improvement, self-help, through a nice conversation that's well needed. People usually can relate to the information that I try to dish out. All right. So number 4, the backstabber. All right. AKA the faux friend. Smiling in your face all the time. They're trying to take your place. Backstabber. They betray you. They don't trust. They don't value you. You can't trust them. They say nice things, but like jealous people, they will still throw shade. They can be very nice as well. They can go after your girlfriend, go after your boyfriend, your significant other. They come in for you and when you least expect it at the same time. They throw you under the bus, talk behind your back. They take your vulnerabilities. They look for these little vulnerabilities that you have, and they'll try to attack them, criticize you. Before you know it, you got to take the knife out your back because they will come. Once you share your vulnerabilities, they'll come for you. They'll take your information and, do no good with it. These people are up to no good. So try to avoid backstabbers at all costs. Number 5, know-it-alls. What do you have to talk about with someone who knows it all? What is the conversation like if someone knows everything? Like, why talk? They know what you're about to say before you say it. They know what you're about to, you know, how the conversation is going to go. They know everything. So how do you have a conversation with somebody who knows everything? And excuse me, I don't know if it's allergies. I keep touching my nose. Ignore that. But know-it-all people are stuck in a bubble. And anything outside of their comfort zone, they want to challenge or discredit because they know better. And the thing about know-it-all people is they try to make themselves look good, but present themselves as stupid when they try to be smart. And it doesn't work. They have to prove that they are smarter by what they say or what they do, how they know so much about everything. You know, if you know how to fly a plane, you can't expect to know how to fly a plane, you know, how to build a car, know how to teach a classroom, know how to do heart surgery all in one. But a know-it-all may think that they know how to do it and will convince you that they do. They have to prove that they are smarter than you, but they end up looking stupid. Know-it-alls should be avoided at all costs. That's number 5. Let's get to number 6. Narcissists. People who can't take accountability. These people also should be avoided. If you pooped in a toilet and you were 2 years old and you didn't flush, and when you're asked, why did you do it? And you don't feel bad, that may be okay. If you pooped in a toilet at 32 and someone asked you, why'd you do it? You don't feel bad about it. That's not okay. Narcissist people are never wrong. There's no point in talking to them because they don't like to admit their faults. They're never wrong. They deny everything. They're often in denial. They project, they blame. They have a victim mentality also. And they're impossible people to deal with, let alone have a friendship with, have a relationship, a marriage, anything. Narcissist people are detrimental to your mental health and will suck the life out of you. I don't know if anybody's ever dealt with a narcissist. Hopefully not many. If you have, and you cut them off quick. But the thing about narcissist people is they're very charming. They come off very receptive. They come off very endearing. And then, kind of like the backstabber, they flip the switch on you. So watch out for those narcissist people. They like to humiliate you, insult you. They fail to empathize with you, even in their blatantly wrong. Yeah, I know I was late. And, you know, you should know what time I'm here because I usually here at this certain time. So it's not like I haven't been here before. You know, I didn't say nothing when you were late. It's not my fault. That's a classic narcissist argument. You know, I've dealt with that before, being a single mom. But yeah, stay away from narcissists. Now, the new trending word that people are talking about is called gaslighters. This is something that I hear more common on social media and on YouTube, you know, is gaslighting people. And those are people who psychologically abuse you. You know, gaslighters will tell you, they make you question what you're confident about because they're not confident. They want you to feel like you're not, like you shouldn't be as confident as you should because they're projecting their confidence levels on you. They guilt trip you. They try to change your mind. They basically make you question your own sanity. They cause more anxiety and stress and shame in your life. So that's the real reason why you need to avoid those types of people, because they do more damage than harm. You know, you might go out and think that you're looking nice. You might have a roommate that might criticize. You gonna wear that? Oh, well, you shouldn't do that. You know, kind of like my zodiac video, the Virgo I put in there, like that little skit that I did. That's kind of like a gaslighter mentality. They'll try to manipulate you. They'll use something against you. They'll make you feel like you're wrong, you know. And sometimes it's intentional, sometimes it's unintentional. But however, when you're sure about something, they'll try to snatch that security away because they're insecure, you know. A lot of non-confident people will try to take your confidence away because they're non-confident, you know. It's a lot that people do that they try to project on you. So stay away from psychologically abusive gaslighters. You don't need them in your life. Are y'all awake, people? Can I get a comment or something? Maybe I'm just doing that much of a good job. Okay, complainers. Complainers. Just shut up. Now, the thing about complainers are they're annoying. And I know complainers very well because I was once one, a chronic complainer. Those who know me have known a close circle. I used to complain all the time. And it's like the thing about complainers is that you want to seek approval. You want attention. You want somebody to relate to your pain. You don't want a solution to the problem. You want to vent about it. You want somebody to empathize and feel how you feel. That's what complainers do. Go to a restaurant. They can have chicken fettuccine, chicken Alfredo, chicken a la carte, baked chicken, broiled chicken, fried chicken, chicken and shrimp. But no chicken cacciatore? Like, the hell? What is the problem? The smallest things people could complain about. Complainers will. And a lot of times people complain subconsciously, but sometimes they complain on purpose. You know, it's just a never-ending thing with complainers. But you'll know you're one when people start to avoid you, stop answering your calls when you're calling, stop answering that doorbell, looking out the window. Oh, they coming by to say hi. The lights go out. You lose friends when you complain so much. Generally, people who complain are generally unhappy. There's no happy people who complain, because if they did, they would speak with more positive things than negative. They can even find happiness in something that is positive. I thought I was going to get $1 raise. I only got a 99-cent raise. Can you believe this? This is crazy. Get the fact that you got a raise. It was 1 cent short of what you expected it to be. People will complain about that specific subject, you know, but a lot of people who complain just need to fall back, because there's people who didn't grow up with cell phones. They didn't complain. People who having babies while they're stationed away in Iraq, Afghanistan, different places, are unable to see their newborn, be at their birth. They're not complaining. It's people who got called the N-word with the hard R at the end. They don't complain. Yeah. Long ago, you know, hopefully we don't use that word at all. But sometimes we complain about the most trivial and the most pettiest things. So try to limit that complaining friend out of your life, because it's going to do you more of a disservice than it is going to service you in a positive way. Gossipers. Number 9, gossipers. The thing about gossipers is they like to gossip, but they don't like to be gossiped about. They make great people, candidates for like TMZ or like a news anchor, when they're, in school or wherever they gossip at, even on the workplace. I don't know. But people who gossip, if they gossip to you, they'll gossip about you. And that has happened many times over in your life and in mine. They look at gossiping as a social skill too. So your gossiping friends might do it to be social. I was once one of those people too, but I thought it was more of a social, like, hey, let's relate to this subject or whatever the case may be. I'm talking about when I was, younger or whatever. Now I just spread awareness and facts. It's a little bit different. Gossipers, they are people that need to be avoided. So please avoid them at all costs. Another type of people that you should avoid are liars, habitual liars. They will lie at any opportunity they can, and you cannot tell when they're lying or telling the truth. So with liars, they don't want to be lied to either. Like gossipers don't want to be gossiped about. Liars don't want to be lied to. They want the truth. They'll get mad, but they want to lie. But you know what? I used to say lying is a skill, that I always wanted to master because I am so honest and I don't even look right if I even attempt to lie. I get caught up. It's like people have the best jobs, best careers, best lives, and some people lie their way to get there, climbing up the lying ladder of success. And it's like to master that and be believable, you have to practice that skill often, and once you see or notice somebody's lying to you, if they're in your social circle, it's like, you lied to me about this. What else did you lie about? That's your real name? It's your real hair? What's up? You don't know, because liars have no filter. And, a small lie, big lie, white lie, they all lie. People lie, everybody lie. And it's no better lie than another. It's a sin. People try, but those are people that need to be avoided too, because you cannot trust them. You cannot put full trust into someone who is known to lie to you, have caught in a lie. Where is the trust? And I'm not going to tell you what my zodiac sign is, but we can't stand liars. Like we are just like, if we notice somebody's lying, it's like forever and beyond. I remember when you told me that and it wasn't true. It's cool. Even we're smiling and having a conversation of normality. It's like always in the back of my head, you lied to me. So therefore you are a liar. Those type of people should be avoided as well. Also, people who have temper problems, they're usually emotional freaks. They have no control. They will emotionally blackmail you. People with tempers are people that you should avoid. We all know somebody who has a bad temper, who can explode at any given point. And it's not a good environment to be around. For your own mental health, removing yourself from them is probably the best thing that you could do. Or talk to them if you really care about that and ask them to seek help. Because that temper, that volatileness, that hostility that they carry within is very detrimental to the soul, their spirit, and who they're around others. Parents who are temperamental can raise kids who are temperamental. And those kids can raise other kids, can be temperamental. It could be a generational unbroken curse until somebody breaks it. So the temperamental people in your life should be avoided. Somebody else that you need to avoid are people who avoid you. If you are being avoided, if you can never get around your friends, they always have something to do. They always are busy. They never can make time for life milestones or special moments that happen in your lives. They avoid it or procrastinate it, put it off. Those people are avoiding you. So therefore, you should avoid them. Why you want to be around somebody who doesn't want to be around you anyway? I think, me personally, I'd rather be in a place where I'm wanted, appreciated, loved, and respected instead of trying to force myself on people who want to not be there and infringe myself on someone who doesn't want me in their presence. So I think that people who avoid you are people who also need to be avoided. So also, projectors, people who are projectors, they will channel their unhappiness into the lives of others. So just because they're unhappy, they'll project it and they will not recognize their own unhappiness, but they'll project it onto yours. So that's another type of person that you need to avoid. So now that we eliminated everybody out of our lives and we only have one friend left, and if you have anybody left, make sure that you do a self-assessment. Are you one of those people that needs to be avoided? Do you need to avoid you? Sometimes you need to avoid you or avoid the negative habits that you have or that you see in your life by looking at this live stream. So I know some people came in late. I'm going to just run through it real quick because I do a recap at the end of all of my lives. Number 1, negative and pessimistic people. 2, jealous people. 3, people who play devil's advocate. 4, the backstabber, smiling in your face. Number 5, know-it-alls. Number 6, the narcissist, people who don't take accountability for your own actions. Number 7, the gaslighter. Number 8, the complainer. Number 9, the gossiper. Number 10, the liar. Number 11, the temperamental person. Number 12, avoid people who avoid you. And put it out there, the projector people who project, they blame. And that is a good point. We know people to avoid very well. I gave a list. Thank you, Ken, for that feedback. Through the list, hopefully we'll get a list of people to be around. So I do have that in my video, 7 key friends that you need to have in your life. It's in one of my videos, 7 key friends that you need to have in life. I break down all the friends that you need to have in your life. And they serve a purpose in your life. Everybody else, hit the road, Jack or Jacquisha. All right. Make sure you like this video. I don't see enough likes on here. What's up with you guys? You guys sleepy today? I know I'm not boring. Never that. Hopefully everybody had a wonderful day. I do have a Patreon account. I also have a PayPal donation button as well. I also to support this channel and keep it going because I put in the work. Okay, I'm trying to get this thing going here with the help of the dance party. Make sure that you subscribe. All right, my dance party. I call my tribe that. And like the video, comment, you share. Let's see. What if someone you really love and care about develops one of your 12 toxic strands, such as family member or lover? When is enough enough? Thank you, Zukan. You know what? Enough is enough when you don't feel like putting up with they mess. When you're tired, you got to talk to people. If you don't care about these people, any of these 13, 12 toxic people that I'm talking about in this live stream, these people who I identified as this way, then it's going to be easier than people that you do care about. But conversations have to be had. And sometimes people don't notice the things that they're doing. Until somebody pointed out to me, or people pointed out to me, I didn't know the negative traits that I once had. But you know what? Because I'm a person of self-improvement, positivity, I try to correct whatever issue that I have because it's been addressed. But you can't fault people for not knowing. But once you present it to them, they still keep going. I mean, everything takes a little work, a little effort, but if they're not putting in the effort, like in one of my other videos that I have, then enough is enough. It's like, you got to protect you got to protect your peace. I'm sure people can agree. You have to protect your peace, because who's going to protect it if you don't? Who's going to protect you? If you don't look out for you, who will? Nobody. The significance is behind the number 12. Hey, it's just how many I came up with. I had a number 13 just for a bonus, There's no significance, but I did hear that number 12 was a good number. I think it's biblical, 12 disciples. Yeah, I think it has some positivity around the number 12. I like the number 12. Just so happens there are 12, 13 thoughts that I came up with to talk about that you should avoid. And hopefully none of these people are you, any of you. Hopefully we can be our best selves and thrive on all positive things. But I mean, some of these people are parents. Some of these people are uncles, aunts, sisters, brothers, friends, cousins, co-workers, love interests. These people, some of them just can't be avoided. They're our own children, some of these people. My son, I had to teach. He said, Mom, I lost like a subscriber or something. I was like, oh man, I lost a subscriber. He says, you lost subscribers. And I'm like, what? Why would you say that? He's like, well, I don't have that many subscribers on my channel. He has a YouTube channel that mommy is not promoting right now, but I will be this summer because he is on it and he's ready for the tube. Okay. Just so you know, Chan Man on Cam. That's my son's YouTube channel. Please check it out. Chan Man on Cam. But I told him, that's not nice. You're acting jealous. He's like, but I want subscribers too. So jealousy can start at an early age. We talked about stuff you should teach your kids. These are some things that you should teach your kids, not to be any of these people. Because if you're any of these people, you're gonna lead by example. Yes. And I hope you guys aren't taking this live stream as a negative thing. These are negative things. No, this is a positive thing. I'm positively getting negativity out of your life. Okay? But I guess that's it for now, people. I don't see any more comments on the comment section. I really appreciate you guys tuning in. I also posted another video yesterday, and that was a vlog I had about my weekend, a day in the life of my Saturday, and celebrating Juneteenth, which is now a federal holiday, I think. So please check that out. Also on Tuesdays, I have a motivational 2-minute Ms Tiff Tuesday. Make sure you check that early in the morning. I try to start you off with some fun facts, some celebrity birthdays, a little bit of stuff that I think that you guys might like. Hello, Angelina. Hi. So check out my Ms Tiff 2-minute Tuesdays on Tuesdays. They're not long. They're only 2 minutes or less. So make sure you support my channel. Keep watching these videos, sharing them with friends, and make sure you just subscribe to the dance party. Does food toxicity have any correlation with toxic energy? Ooh, that is a beautiful comment. Ooh, does food toxicity have any correlation with toxic energy? I know this. My sister always said, live food, a live body. Dead food, dead body. So when you eat a lot of dead food and tired things, you'll start to feel dead. If you have a big plate of macaroni and cheese, fried chicken, pork chops, and everything at great grandma's house, you're going to want to get, as we call, the itis. Some people who don't know what the itis is, sleepy, tired, ready to, But if you eat live food, living food, you'll feel alive. You'll feel energetic. You'll feel like, you'll get this zen. You'll get this, positivity, Try eating a whole bunch of macaroni and cheese platters and then try eating some nice live, living, healthy, organic, fresh foods from Whole. Take a trip on over, mosey on over to Whole Foods and get you some nice little living foods and raw food and try the vegan diet for just maybe a day or two. See, notice the difference. You'll have more energy. You'll have more peace. You'll be more focused. Is truth in that. Live food, live body, dead food, dead body. All right, Lisa, some of these people need positive people in their lives. Negative people like negativity. Positive people like positivity. They want to be positivity. Some negative people need to be around positivity so they can not be negative no more. But it's hard, People are human. But a lot of these people need to be told something. Let me tell you something, Linda. That my favorite video on Facebook. Tell you something, like that little girl who was telling off her daycare teacher. She told her something. And she took from the mouth of a 3-year-old. She told off her. Now, I don't believe in no disrespect. And it was something that she has seen. She's seen this negativity in her life. She's seen this toxicity in her life. She probably saw it from an auntie, a mom, dad, whatever. But she was acting like them. So toxic children will act like their toxic parents. If they don't have control, they don't get a mental grasp on things. And they can't cut it off, You got to cut it. It's not conducive to your life when you're toxic. But I do agree with all of these things, like you have to put yourself in positions where you are positive to reap positivity. But some people don't know how to be positive. Hell, I didn't know how to be positive at one point, every now and again, nobody's perfect. We fall back. But as long as we get up, we're good to go. Okay? So I'm just saying, I hope everybody got something out of this, shed a little light on them, on y'all, because I care about the dance party. I just want everybody to thrive. Ain't nobody got time for all these people. It's too many people in your life, and you can avoid this. Now, 70 and older crew, have fun changing them. Some people are stuck in their ways unless they want to change. That's my favorite cup. This is my birthday cup. It says, cheers, it's my milestone. It ain't my birthday, but I'm drinking from it anyway. Could fear be a toxic character strain as accomplishing goals? Absolutely. A lot of these people who are toxic are fearful. That's what I was, basically saying. They're the fear of living in reality. Narcissists, gaslighters, projecting their fears on you, making you question your own self. Negative, they have nothing positive to say. They don't, somebody else accomplishing their goals might mean that they can't, I know people who have personally do not like giving compliments to other people because they feel that giving a compliment to someone else would take away from them. And it's not, I've never really felt like that. I'll be quick to tell somebody if I think they look good, you look good. If I think your hair looks nice, you look nice. It doesn't take away from you, but somewhere in negative people's mind, it will be a takeaway if you compliment someone else. It doesn't make that person better than you if you've given them their kudos. It makes you a human being who's recognizing them. And people like to feel good. That's the thing about people. People like to feel good, but people will sprinkle their toxicity on you and will hold back from giving you a compliment that especially if you know you're looking good. You know you fly. You know got the guns out because you've been working out in the gym. Those guys, y'all know y'all look good. Probably all the guys on my live stream right now. And the females got your hair done, nails done, everything did. Deserve a compliment. It takes nothing from you. Yes, people are buried in fear. Yeah, people can be buried in fear. A lot of the people that I describe are people who are fearful, know-it-alls, fear of missing out. Not everybody knows something about someone. I mean, they do have Renaissance women, Renaissance men who know a little bit about everything. But I mean, I had people tell me about being vegan and they think they know about veganism and they don't do nothing vegan as they're eating, a lamb chop. They're trying to tell me how, I know plenty of people who are vegan that, die because of and I'm just like, whatever. Sometimes you just gotta cut it off because toxic people will try to make you toxic. Some will try intentionally, some will unintentionally try. Those you kind of give a benefit of the doubt as long as you can try to talk to them. But cut it off. Nobody ain't got time for that. But I really think that everybody who wants change can change. People who don't want it will keep doing them. And usually people think narcissist is a male characteristic. No, it's females who are narcissists too. It's females who have an alpha personality who you can't tell them nothing wrong. They will think their ego is up here, and you cannot change a know-it-all. You can't. It's like you can't change a person who you can't have a conversation with them. It's a weak conversation. Weak people are toxic people too. You got to be fearful. You got to separate yourself from weak people. And they're not necessarily bad people, but they're just weak. And if you're a strong person, you want strong-minded individuals in your corner. You want that strength, strong-minded people they say your network is your net worth. So the people that you have around you are what you're going to eventually manifest. I try to have myself around the best as possible, but everybody has a little compartmentalized place in your life. Some people need to go in a box that you put up, you take out occasionally, on holidays or whenever you can. Some people need to be just around you. And I heard you're never supposed to also be the smartest person in a room. If you're the smartest person in a room, that's not the room for you. Get out. So thank you all for joining my live stream. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please share with a friend. Make sure you go watch my videos. Don't forget my 2-Minute Tuesdays and prepare for the next topic that is soon. And I will catch you guys later. Bye.